Hey YouTube, it is me, Stephen Moore, here at the World Center of Racing, Daytona International Speedway, from bikes to sports cars. We're here today with the MFNPRA stock cars at Daytona. Here, David Rochester wins his first ever start in the series for the MFNPRA Holiday and Cup Series. He starts next to the almost champion from last year, Sean Galligan. Row 2, the unsponsored Ford for OGM, Jeremy Britt, and his teammate, Michael Harvey. On row 3, Jordan Rossi starts next to Stephen Dillon. And on row 4, last year's champion, Angel Hernandez. He starts next to John Gray. And rounding out the top 10 with mobile gas stations on the car, Christian Janes and Alex Filter. And here's the command.
Start your engines!
Your Bud Shootout winner, CJ Sorensen, starts back in the 19th position. He has Mario Kart Wii on that car. And he hopes to repeat his Daytona win. See a lot of racing like we did in the Bud Shootout today. The rookies this season, we already spoke about David Rochester, but you got Jeremy Britt, Michael Harvey, look a little further back, Christian Janes, Dougie Shears, Mark Edwards, Brian LaFleur Jr., Jake Berg, Brandon Bain, Andrew Gordon, Arnold Columbia, Bubba Fitzpatrick, and that's it. So David Rochester will bring this field down. The crowd is going wild as they go by the Budweiser party porch, and here they go into turn 3. Pace car is going to pull off, and David Rochester will bring the field down to the green flag. There's a problem on the 27! Jane's off the racetrack. So that will move Poppy as Shears, John Dillon, and Connor Breeden up the whole inside line. And Christian Janes is going to follow the pace car onto pit road. That's a shame for the mobile gas station Chevrolet for HF Edwards Racing, formed by Janes himself and Mark Edwards. Well, the pace car is going to pull off. The fans are on their feet to start a new season of the MFNPRA Holiday and Cup Series, the Daytona 500. Who's going to win it this year? We are green in a new season of the MFNPRA Holiday and Cup Series. Pretty good start for Rochester. Here they go down to 1. Drafting. Oh, they're wrecking. They're wrecking. Marcheski gets turned. I knew I heard someone spinning. No caution! 27, James comes back on the track. No caution and no other wrecks. So I guess we're good. And here they go down to 3. Uh-oh, they're 4 wide. Oh, they're going! Big wreck! There goes Michael Hart. Oh, filled! I see Stephen Ellis involved. Lots of cars involved. Look at this. Wilcox is in it. Worry. It all started when they went 4 wide going into 3. Papiez was one of those cars. And then, oh, Papiez hooked Dougie Shears right up into Stephen Dillon. Oh, look at all those cars piling. There's Alex. Oh, on his roof. Who is that? That looked like the 21. No, but he's driving. Oh, it might have been the 12. Yeah, Nick Knotts upside down. Donald Murray involved. You see Pacioli get turned up here. He saved it. And then gets hit by Worry and Columbia. And you see this is a slide back down the racetrack. He's going to get hit by Murray. Oh, that did not look good. Let's take some onboards. Let's ride with Bubba Fitzpatrick. He's going to run to the back of someone. Oh, it's Shears. Right there. Wild wreck. It's right on board with Stephen Ellis, who ends up with a lot of damage. Oh, right into Feld. Then he gets hit by, looked like maybe Columbia or Worry. Well, that was a wild wreck. Well, anyway, Rochester's your leader. Look who's running second. Angel Hernandez. Third was John Gray. Third is John Gray. Fourth, Jordan Rossi. Fifth, Sean Galligan. Sixth, Jeremy Britt. Seventh, Connor Breton. Eighth, CJ Sorensen. Ninth, John Dillon. 10th, Diego Espina. Stephen Poppy as 11th. Timmy Pacioli 12th. Andrew Gordon 13th. Seth Cole 14th. Mark Edwards 15th. Jake Berg 16th. Chris Summers 17th. Martin Zakala 18th. Bubba Fitzpatrick 19th, Luke Marcheski 20th, Brandon Bain 21st. Well, this will change after a while, but Brandon Wilcox 22nd, and Christian James 23rd. Ellis will be 24th, Harvey will be 25th, Stephen Dillon, look at all the damage on that car, he'll be 26th. Alex Filter will be 27th, Murray will be 28th, Feld will be 29th. And the rest are out of the race. That would be LaFleur, Shears, Columbia, Knotts, Worry, McMurray. Let's skip ahead to lap number 5, and we will go green. Alright, so this guy right here, the American Airlines Chevrolet, ready to win another championship in both this race and the season. Can he do it? Well, for the next race, we'll be heading to Lake Buena Vista for the Buena Vista 500 in Walt Disney World Speedway. Only 31 cars will race there, and then these 4 drivers will be, which would be Arnold Columbia, Nick Knotts, John Worry, and Matthew McMurray. They won't race there, but they'll get points. No. We'll just see who doesn't race there. You have to be finishing this race to race at Walt Disney. So you have to finish this race. Just saying that. So David Rochester brings them to green flag here for the restart. Great start for Rochester. That Wilkes Filters Pontiac. Hernandez and Gray and Galligan, 3 drivers right there that were in contention for the championship. Hernandez actually got the championship, Galligan got second. But those 3 drivers were in the hunt for the championship going into Key West. We'll have a race at Key Largo this season, and at the Hula Hoop Speedway in Key Largo. So that'll be pretty cool. Have 2 races right next door. Well, here comes Hernandez for the lead. A lot of guys consider him a threat to win this race. Jeremy Britt right behind him. They're looking to get sponsorship for that 17 car. Look at him. Great run for that 17 team. Right behind them is Connor Breton. Breton pulls out. Breton's only teammate this season is the 20 of Jake Berg. He had Brian Page as a teammate last year. He's not competing this season. Here comes CJ Sorensen. Another driver that has really proved himself on super speedways. In fact, he finished 3rd in this race last year. And he won the Bud Shootout. He won the All-Star race and the Daytona Night race. And whoa, Andrew Gordon gets turned. Right up into John Dillon. They saved it. Somehow they saved it. Oh my God. Edwards kept it together as well. How about that? Well, that allows Hernandez and Diego Ospina, ironic seeing those two up front. They were the winner and the pole sitter of last season's race. Oh, there they go! Who's that in the wall? Oh, Summers! Oh, they saved it again. I don't think that'll bring out the caution. It does not. But oh, there goes the car around. That's Sakala. Looks like he'll be spinning. Oh, Sorensen! Look at all the damage on that car. What happened in turn 2? Someone, I think it might have been Rochester actually, in that 07 car. Someone, no, it was Britt, and right up into Sorensen. That could very easily take. Now watch Sakala come in here. He just gets. Oh, he hits Fitzpatrick and then he got hooked by Burke. They're in the 20 car. That might bring up the caution. No? I guess not. Well, now the field's really spread out because of that, and looks like we'll have 4 of the best drivers in this series. Ospina, Hernandez, Galligan, John Dillon. Your highest running rookie. You see there's 7 veterans. Mark Edwards was running 8th. Then Rochester 9th, Pacioli 10th. Man, look at this field. It's so spread out because of that incident. Somehow it didn't bring out the caution. Now Galligan getting in here, that might cause a problem. Galligan and Johnny Gardner, together they formed Ospina Gardner Motorsports. And there's a Champions racing car and an MFNPRA racing car. And then behind them is a Fergus America racing car and a HF Edwards racing car. Lots of teams up there at the front, lots of different teams. Then Gray for Champions Racing, Dillon for MFNPRA, Edwards for, Mark Edwards for HF Edwards, and Wilcox for Tommy Baldwin, Summers for NASCAR Tech Racing, that's your highest car from that camp. Timmy Pacioli from MFNPRA, David Rochester from Fergus America, Marcheski from NASCAR Tech Racing, Papias from MFNPRA, and Breton from Joe Gibbs. And that's all we'll give you so far. And you can see that these packs have caught. Oh, I think it was Christian James. Christian James really set. You see how Spina's falling back. I'm telling you right now, Galligan and Wilcox won't be too happy campers, and Pacioli's running up on them. Oh boy, they better move that 27 out of the way. Oh, and Galligan gets turned. The 44 gets turned. Keep it off the wall, Sean. Oh, and it gets hard hit. Marcheski clobbered the 44. Oh boy. And Galligan, smoke pouring out of the 44 car. Oh, there's Marcheski. Man, what a wreck. Galligan kept it off the wall, was just about to get back going, and then there was that 65 car. Watch, they're getting held up by Christian James, and Wilcox, Galligan was going to move to the outside. Summer was there, and Wilcox, when he came back down, really nowhere to go, and then boom, hard hit right there. Well, that'll for sure take Sean Galligan out of the race, unfortunately. Well, Angel Hernandez, last season's Daytona 500 champion, is your leader. Brandon Bain, your Phoenix winner from last season, and definitely one of the favorites to win in Walt Disney, which is a sister track to Phoenix. Third, Jordan Rossi. Fourth, John Dillon, trying to get his first win of his career. Same with John Gray. He runs 5th. Mark Edwards 6th. Diego Ospina 7th. He won 2 races last year. Those 2 wins came at Bristol and Homestead. Chris Summers 8th. He's with the 19 team this season, with Sakala moved to the 48. Christian James running 9th, or well, actually he's not. This is 9th. Timmy Pacioli. 10th is the pole sitter David Rochester. 11th is Brandon Wilcox. 12th is Stephen Papias. 13th Connor Breton. 14th Bubba Fitzpatrick. 15th Seth Cole. 16th Stephen Dillon. 17th Jeremy Britt. These are guys that have recovered from wrecks. Jonathan Feld 18th. Jake Berg 19th. Michael Harvey 20th. Andrew Gordon 21st. Donald Murray 22nd. And Martin Zakala coming back from that spin 23rd. And there was no caution for that. What's with the 03 car? He's got dead. Oh, what happened to this car? Pretty confused. Oh, this might have been... Oh, what the heck? What happens coming to the caution? They're coming to the caution right here. And what the heck? Someone got into Fitzpatrick, then there was Britt and Feld, and Berg ran into him, flipped that 03 upside down. I didn't even see that. And Filter ends up on his roof because of that. And yeah, both Galligan, Ellis is out of the race as well, and he just came to pit road and went to the garage. So Hernandez right now is defending his Daytona 500 championship from last season. He could once again be doing burnouts here at Daytona. Second, Brandon Bain. Third, Jordan Rossi. Fourth, John Dillon. Fifth, John Gray. Sixth, Edwards. Seventh, Ospina. Summers, Pacioli, and Rochester. James is a lap down, but he'll be restarting with the leaders because there's less than 10 laps to go. But 5 laps to go when they go green here. Ospina's coming to pit road, guys. What's going on now? This is like Jane's on the start. Look at all the... Look at... This is from Marcheski's car. Well, Angel Hernandez trying to defend his Daytona 500 championship will bring the field back to green. Here comes Brandon Bain. Rossi started third and he did not get a good restart, but here Rossi and John Dillon are gaining momentum on the bottom. And Hernandez, oh, he would have cleared Rossi. We'll see what happens now. Here's they come down the back. Brandon Bain has the lead. If the caution comes out, the race is over. Oh, there's contact! Edwards and John Gray there made a little bit of casual contact. Not bad, though. Brandon Bain has the lead. He likes racing on flat tracks, but he is here on the banked restrictor plate tracks of Daytona. Track here at Daytona. And look at Rossi, John Dillon. Fourth is now Chris Summers. And side by side for fifth is Gray and Hernandez. Brandon Bain here with 4 laps to go. Can he win this race? Here comes Rossi. John Dillon right there. Man, these guys are... It's another tight 4-car jet to the front, just like the Bud Shootout. There's still plenty of time. Anything can happen. Let's see a little bit of separation between Rossi and Dillon. And now, John Gray is coming up there. We're coming to 3 laps to go. Gray wants so badly to get that first win. He almost got it in Infineon. It never happened for him. But these guys better move that 15 car out of the way. We have 3 laps to go. Hernandez trying to catch back up. That's Hernandez right there. We already saw John Gray catch up. And now it looks as if Seth Cole and Brandon Wilcox are going to catch up as well. And then Hernandez, Breton is coming. They might catch him in time to be in contention. Another guy that wants to win bad is John Dillon. He is trying. He tried all of last season to get the win. Here comes Rossi for the lead, coming to 2 laps to go. And look who's caught the back. Seth Cole. He's got Wilcox coming. Hernandez is coming. Here comes John Dillon. He's coming. Tried to make it 3 wide. Never worked. And Rossi's out in front. Here comes Dylan. Here comes Seth Cole. Here comes Wilcox. They're all gunning for that 78 out front. Rossi came in late at Fontana, and he raced for the rest of the season with Gardner Motorsports. This season, he's off with HF Edwards. Here comes Seth Cole. And look, here comes Hernandez. He's coming on the bottom. He's following Wilcox. We're coming to the white flag. Seth Cole is closing. Brandon Wilcox came oh so close to a 500 win last season. Here comes Seth Cole. White flag is in the air. Seth Cole also started last season late. He's got Snickers on the car. Oh boy, this is going to be good. Hernandez is stuck on the top again. Oh, they're 3 wide. Oh, Hernandez. It's good. Now Connor Breeton's up there. Where did he come from? Here comes Brandon Wilcox. Wilcox just wanted to move that 95 out of the way so he could go for the win, but it's all Seth Cole through 3 and 4. Made a last move coming to the white flag under Jordan Rossi. Here comes the 36. Wilcox has got a big run through the corner. Is it enough? No. There goes Hernandez. Seth Cole is going to win the Daytona 500 of Season 2 of the Holiday Cup Series. Seth Cole. Hernandez spun wildly off of turn 4 off the bumper of it was Chris Summers. Hit Rossi first, and oh, it was Mark Edwards. Spins wildly, dodges the wall. That's a shame. Hernandez had a great run all day. All for nothing as he will come home with an 11th place finish. But here are the drivers that are locked into race at Walt Disney Speedway. I'm going to zoom in on the tracker. Seth Cole is your winner. I don't think anybody would have predicted this guy, but man, he came back from a near wreck on lap 1 to win. Brandon Wilcox, for the 2nd season in a row, will get 2nd, and that's very disappointing for him. 3rd, the 15 of Brendan Bain. 4th is the 96 John Gray. 5th, Connor Breeton. 6th, Jordan Rossi. 7th, Chris Summers. 8th, John Dillon. 9th is Mark Edwards. 10th is Timmy Pacioli. 11th, Angel Hernandez. 12th, David Rochester. 13th, Stefan Papias. 14th, Stephen Dillon. 15th, Martin Zakala. 16th, Michael Harvey. 17th, Donald Murray. 18th, Bubba Fitzpatrick. 19th, Jonathan Feld. 20th, Jeremy Britt. 21st is Andrew Gordon. 22nd, Jake Berg. And 23rd, Christian James. Those are drivers that are locked into race at Walt Disney. There will only be 4 drivers that won't make the race. But here are the drivers that are not locked into race. The 88 car of, I gotta get used to this, Diego Espina, who had a camshaft problem, that's why he went off the track. Stephen Ellis, Sean Galligan, Alex Filter, Luke Marcheski, CJ Sorensen, Brian LaFleur Jr., Dougie Shears, Arnold Columbia, Nick Knotts, John Worry, and Matthew McMurray will have to qualify in on time for the next race. Thanks for watching. It's an MFNPRA production, and we'll be at Walt Disney Speedway for the running of the Buena Vista 500. Thanks for watching, and congratulations to Seth Cole on his Daytona 500 win, his first win of his career.